Here's part 4 of the DataBricks DataQuest, in which we're going to automate the previous 3 parts. So part 1 that's going to be automated is when we sync the data. Part 2 is going to be storing the data from the JSON file. Part 3 is going to be doing the analytics part. And then this final part 4, is the Blaze code, in which I did it in OpenTofu. It's easier to do it in AWS CloudFormation since we're already within AWS. But OpenTofu is very popular right now, so I did it in that. So basically, here we are, and it's going to create the bucket right here. So it's going to create the bucket that we had. Here it is, and it's going to store the data within the API key. So it's going to store it within the raw file here. And then part 2, it's going to also run this Lambda function. It's going to create it and then run it. And this Lambda function will run both parts 2 and 3. So our parts, yeah. So it's going to have both of them in here. So here's part 2. And then up here is part 1. So this is going to have both the parts. And it's going to run them at the same time. And it's going to run them on an EventBridge, which is going to be run daily, which we can see. Let's see, where is it running daily? It's going to be running the EventBridge daily. Here is the IAM policy, which is going to allow us to get objects from the buckets, put objects in the bucket, and also get the bucket itself. So it's going to allow us to receive, delete, and get things from our buckets. And once again, this is part 4, which is more complicated. And then here is the logs. I'm just going to briefly showing that everything is actually running without CloudFormation. So this is part 4 of the DataQuest. It's probably the most challenging part, and it involves more DevOps. I also did it in CloudFormation as well, which is easier since we're already within AWS. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be willing to answer. But this is part 4 of the DataQuest, which can be found on my GitHub here. Thanks for watching. Bye.